97.9 The Boss, live from your local Houston BMW Center studios. It's the Madd Hatta Morning Show. VY in the studio with Mike West.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Man, good morning.
VY, it's been a
morning.
long time. It's been a long time. You don't
Hey,
come
man.
busy like your boys like you used to. Don't call, don't say nothing.
Man, my brother.
I'm a little upset with you, just a tad bit, but you here now, so I should just rejoice in that.
Yes,
so
sir.
before we get into all the stuff you and Mike got going on, what has Vince Young been up to? The
Man.
pride of Texas.
The pride of Texas,
Yeah.
man. It's since 2002, man. Since I left my mama household, man. I'm just now. It's 2019, moving back to Houston, bro. Like,
Yeah.
whoa. But God's been good, man. I mean, I've been across the world, man, traveling, working, playing ball, you know, helping the community, just doing VY, man. You know,
Do
a
you miss
lot
the
of butt
game?
whoopings. Oh, hell yeah, I missed the game, man. Because especially when you look at these quarterbacks now, they are garbage, bro. But,
Oh, wow. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I just want to be honest. I mean,
we just keeping it
I mean,
real,
the whole world could talk about me, so let me talk about their ass too. So. But at the same time, bro,
okay, stop right there. Why do you think that they're garbage?
I mean, I don't
How
think,
do you come up with this? What makes them garbage in your opinion? No names, but just in
No,
general.
oh yeah, I don't do no snitching now. But the main thing is I just feel like a lot of guys play as robots, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't put their instincts in the game no more. They like so much of a robot. If coach said throw the ball over here, they throwing the ball over there. But at the same time, when you go to the pre-snap read and you reading the defense and you got confidence in yourself that you prepared yourself all week to go out and play why they drafted you or why they brought you to the team, they don't do that like they used to. Like when you see Tom Brady or when you see Cam Newton, you see them come to the line of scrimmage and take ownership of the team,
Right.
of the game. They be like, nah, coach, you called this play, but let me get you out of this to make you feel, you know, be a little bit more successful on the football field. And a lot of guys don't do that. They go up in the game kind of scared to me. They ain't having fun. They just robots to me. So I'm like, man, go ahead and let your head down and relax, man, and play the game and be entertained because this is entertainment, man. We quarterbacks, they invest a lot of money in you for one. Don't nobody want to go to the game and see you just up there just, yeah. They want to see a show, bro. So when I turn on the game, I be like, what is this? This is boring, bro.
Really?
Yeah, the game is boring. So I watch
Wow.
more college football more.
Facts.
I watch more high school football. Even Little League football games are more impressive than some of the NFL games.
Why?
man.
God.
And if I mean y'all can chime in on this. I mean, I'm
I
just being
agree.
honest, man. I just don't like, you know, the way that, you know, a lot of the quarterbacks are playing right now. They got to go out there and have fun and play the game how they used to play
Wow, I
it when
didn't
how
expect
they
to
got
hear you say-
drafted,
I didn't
man.
expect to hear this.
Do you think they're
Nah,
being too tight on Deshaun Watson? I mean, we've seen a lot of improv from him, but do you think they're being too tight coaching wise, and they need to open up him a little more?
Well, first of all, with that point is sometimes we have to do this, and Mike West sitting over here, and I'm going to say it out in front of his face. We got to give some of these defensive guys a little bit of credit sometimes,
Yeah,
but not
yeah.
too much damn much. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, you know, when you got a quarterback like Watson, man, first of all, you know, I could tell him, first of all, which I already told him, man, make sure they go invest into your offensive line, first of all. So you don't have to take so many hits. For
Jimbo says that.
Last year was
You know what I mean? If you
terrible.
got to take a pay cut, I mean, Tom Brady was one of the guys that do it every year. He'll take a pay cut to make sure his offensive line is right. So
Okay.
Deshaun definitely do that. But in the second time, like, just let the man loose, man. He can do so much, and
But
you
the
would
coach
never
is
know.
the boss, man. You got to listen to the boss. At
Always.
any job, you got to listen to the boss. You just go out there and start doing. I'm sorry, Mike.
Nah,
you
this-
just go out there and you
Hey, you
start
right.
doing your thing. Coach is gonna be like, "Hey, man, you ain't gonna listen." Why? VY.
No,
If you
you
don't listen to the
definitely-
coach. There's a price to pay.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying go and tell those guys and talk to them about your matureness. Coach, I'm a little bit more past that stage now. You know what I mean? Don't cover me no more.
Everybody ain't
man.
got them kind of let them hang kind of like things.
But he
I'm
will.
happy to have the job I'm having and the money I'm getting. I'm not here to cause no waves. I'm gonna try to be the best player I be. I'm gonna try to be a team player.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to go against the grain.
No, I'm not saying going against the grain. I'm telling him to go show his matureness and ask for more to put on his
You let
plate.
him know he should go and not demand, but hey,
Not
coach,
demand,
I can
yeah.
do this job.
I can
Let
do
me
more.
what you brought
I can
me
do
to
more at the line of scrimmage because the game is involving. After the coach called a play in your ear, half of the time that shit is not finna work.
Yeah.
Because not because of what y'all thinking. Not because of what y'all thinking.
Coach,
it's just
bring
the
your ass out here and try what you just said. This ain't working out here, bro.
Man, if you watch,
This ain't working out here.
If you watch Tom Brady and a lot of the quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, a lot of time they're changing into the line of scrimmage. That's what I mean.
What was a big moment that happened for you? The coach made a call, and you was like, "This ain't gonna work," and you did your own thing, and it worked.
But that's the
What name one time in your career that happened? Do you
This is
remember?
every play.
a lot of the times, man. I mean, that's what you do as a quarterback in the NFL, man. You make sure that you get us get us in the right play with the right defense. Because sometimes they in cover 3, but when we come to the line, coach called a cover 2 play. So if they in cover 2, if they in cover 3, then that means we need to go to the line of scrimmage and audible the
Vince,
plays.
I'm
man.
the coach.
But
I'm
hey,
telling
man,
you what I feel works, and you keep defying me.
it's not defying you. We already talked about this all week, though. You know what I'm saying?
So-
Get us in a better play, and that's all about trust. You know what I mean?
When you beat
That's
the
trust
Texans,
factor.
Vince, when you beat the Texans on that run, that long run, was that a pass play or was that something that you just kind of improvised, or was that actually a run play for you when you did that?
That was a
long-
pass play, and they went cover 0,
and
they
you saw the
blitzed,
spot, and you.
and that little small pump fake got him in the air, and run Forrest run.
That was lit too. That was lit.
Yeah,
I remember that. I was at that
lit.
game.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
my
But again, I'm never saying like, just don't do what coach says. Right. But the preparation all week, you always have an option to audible to play because of the defense. You know what I mean? Like, everybody does that, but in the same time, sometimes a lot of guys just don't do it, and they stick with that play, and it puts. It puts a lot of pressure. Y'all, it like everybody be like the quarterback. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Boy, he didn't get him to a better play because the defense won that battle sometimes. And that's why I was saying we got to give these guys a little bit of credit, but we don't really want to give the defensive guys too much credit.
Let me ask you this, Vince, with all the stuff that's happened to you, is there any moments of regret with your career?
No, not really, man. I'm blessed, man. I wish I can play longer for one, definitely, because I love the game so much, but it didn't pay off like that. You know what I mean? So now I have an opportunity to help the younger guys, push them in the right direction, make sure they can bounce questions off of me, and just teach them the ropes. A lot of people are like, why you don't be coaching? I'm like, man, I do a little bit of stuff on the side. I talk about football, but I know these guys, that's their craft. They're going to excel in that. It's all about the stuff that's after football, the things that, I have an opportunity to being blessed with, to have a real estate company, a steakhouse, or in the engineering field, B2Z engineering company. So it's all about those things. Footballs don't last long. I mean, that's what it's called, NFL, not for long. You know what I'm saying? So
Not for long.
you got to make sure you setting yourself up for the things after football. And I really feel like a lot of university has started to implement these programs in the school, and as well as the NFL. They, the NFL PA is doing a lot of different new things for the guys as well. So I appreciate that, and I love that they're doing that, for the guys to do some things off the field, and I'm happy to see that. So,
And speaking of that, I'm glad that you recovered because, you hear a story every day about these athletes with money and stuff like that. And I know at one particular point you had a problem, but it seems like you have recovered nice. Another one of our people, Adrian Peterson, was in the news for...
I don't believe that story. I don't believe it, but I don't want to believe
it was
that story.
reported in the news.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
So,
yeah.
I got you. I got you.
whether it's true or not,
Right, I got you.
time
I got
can
you.
only tell.
right.
But anyway, how did you bounce back?
Yeah, I mean, it's just all about making sure you got the right people around you, like the right mentors. So I'll tell guys when they first come out, make sure before you get on that football field, you have everything off the field in line. And that meaning financial advisor, that meaning the right agent, that meaning the right manager. When you're going to have meetings on certain days, because you can't have meetings every day during the week. You got to pick a day during the week for your financial advisor to come in and talk to you. So a lot of times, a lot of people are blaming. Yeah, it's somewhat, I don't know what's going on with AD. That's my boy, that's my brother, and I wouldn't speak on that. But at the same time, a lot of that stuff is not just AD fault. He has some people around him, that's some grown-ass man, that's taking advantage of him and doing some things
Well, you've been through
behind
stuff like
the back.
that too, as well.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, I still have to blame the individual. I'm gonna look
That's-
at VY
that's why I
because
said
you
that.
pick the people.
That's why I said, like, I'm gonna take the half of the blame, all the blame, because I picked these individuals. But in the same time, they know better too. You know what I mean?
Well, they're here to take advantage of you, though. Their
No,
job was to come in. Well, that's not their job.
What?
No, that's not their job. But I think most people try. You want to hope that people have your best interest in you. But it seems to me, especially with a lot of these black players and just people in general, entertainers, the whole nine.
Yeah.
It seems like there's always these people. They come in, they seem to be these good people, and we've chosen these bad people that's supposed to be helping us to be better people, and especially with our finances.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't fault that. You mean you put your trust in somebody,
Right.
and they went out and did some other things without you knowing, for one, or they forging that. That's what happened to me. I can't speak about what's going on.
But how do you
AD.
not know that they're doing that, Vince?
Because
So excuse my ignorance, because when we see stories like the 80s, I'm like, I don't know how you got away from 10 million.
right, I mean, because of the fact, like when you have those meetings, I just said they bringing you information about your money. Most of that stuff was a lie in my stuff.
Right.
So when I went in, like my mentor was like, Vince, go audit your accounts and find out if every money you receive is accounted for and it's the truth. So that's what I did. And that's when all of the BS came out. Vince, you had a loan for $1.9 million. I'm like, dude, I never talked to you a day in my life. And first of all, I'm working my ass off. So what do I need your money for?
Right.
Wow.
So this what he was doing, forging my name, wrong emails. Money was being sent to his account, not my account. You know what I mean? So that's stuff that you can't control. The only reason I found out is because I went and audited my account. So thank God for my mentor, because I didn't know what the hell audit mean at age
Right.
22,
Right,
23 years
right,
old.
right.
And a lot of guys don't. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
You have to educate them.
Right, so you got to educate it. So a lot of us
it.
make those mistakes and trusting somebody, and they out there making. Those guys are doing. Yes, it's my fault for picking that guy. I ain't gonna lie, but in the same time, they some grown ass men.
Taking
That's their
advantage
job. You taking advantage of this 22, 25-year-old guy. So a lot of times that stuff does happen. Then a lot of times, a lot of athletes go out and mess up too as well.
Yeah.
And in my case, mine was a little bit different. So I was just happy that my mentor was like, Vince, go audio accounts. And that's when I found out a lot of the BS that came out that you saw on TV that everybody like, how you, Vince, why broke? He bankrupt? No, bankrupt is for safety, fool. A lot of people don't know. They just be like, oh, he's broke. No, I prefer to be broke, so you quit asking me for shit anyway.
That's the other question. How do you tell your guys when you talk to these young guys coming up? They have to deal with friends and family that think your career is because of everything that you did on the field is because of all the work that they put in
Yeah.
by supposedly supporting you.
Yeah.
And those people expect when they come to you and say, "Hey, VY, I need a G, a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5," and your family members come to you, they don't expect you to say no.
Right. Yeah.
How do you get big enough one day to look at your closest cousin or your partner and say, "Hey, bruh,
Matt
I
West,
just
no.
damn,
Hey, let me hold like a rat, man. Let me hold a rat.
I mean, but really, how do you get to that point?
That's
Because,
the
as
tough
soon
part.
as you do that, oh, he think he all that now. I knew he was gonna change. No, y'all changed.
Yeah, man, that's the tough part. I mean, and as you grow and as you talk to the right people, like, you know, my father-in-law, he played baseball, you know what I mean? And one of the things he told me, like, I didn't know that you could have at my age when I was first coming out, like, you know, instead of you having to give money out of your pocket to your mom, you can put that in your contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of me paying it, can you at least give my mama $50,000 of my money goes to her a year? You know what I'm saying? You can put stuff in that contract to help you sidetrack,
deal, yeah.
so you don't have to deal with that. And then when you got the other people that's coming on pulling on you, you just got to say no. And that's gonna be tough, and that's just something you just have to learn as you get older. And guys will get better at it, but it's tough.
How
man.
did you get better at it?
I just had to say no. I mean, I had my middleman. I had somebody tell him no. You know what I'm saying? I had to like, man, you had to talk to my financial advisor. I can't answer that question for you.
Anybody real close to you get real mad at you for saying no? You have said yes so many times, and they were like, you know what?
No, I mean, again, man, it's just learning experience, bro. I mean, it's gonna happen. You're gonna give. That's just me. That's just who you are.
Yeah.
But in the same time, you just have to grow. I mean, I done lost a lot of friends. I don't even hang around most people no more because of the fact I said no. And I had to change my priorities, man. I just had to focus on, you know, God, myself, my family, my business and the community. That's my things I focus on now. And when I made that change, you started to see the people start dropping off because you wasn't giving as much as you used to. But at the same time, you have to like worry about your future. Do you still want to live the same lifestyle as you get 46, 56? But if you keep giving, you ain't gonna baby do that shit no more. So you just gotta prioritize and refocus, and because sometimes you get distracted. I was distracted sometimes, but as I got older and older, things started to matter more to me. Especially now, I got kids now, so I can't really be doing the same thing. I'm 36 years old now, bro.
He said like I'm 36, man.
You see this gray, bro?
I'm done. I'm dying tomorrow.
Yeah. All my kids playing ball, man.
Oh, you don't have a problem with your kids playing ball? I've noticed a lot of football players these days, a lot of them don't want their kids to play football, which was amazing to me.
No.
So you're different, Dad. You're like, nah, you can play ball?
Man, I'm all about do you, little homie. You know what I mean?
Oh, they good?
Yeah, my son doing really good. My daughter playing tennis. So, I want them to live life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I'm here for. I didn't have my dad there. You know what I'm saying? For me to lean on. So I take pride in that. And definitely want to give a shout out to a lot of the young dads this generation, man. They doing great jobs, man.
And since you said that, LeBron has been in the news. Oh, yeah. How do you feel about him being the dad that go in warm-ups?
I see Vince as that kind of dad.
That's me, bro.
I believe it.
Dog, you have no idea. Jimbo, I'm proud. Man, you supposed to be proud of your son, man. You know how hard it is. You supposed to be proud. That's your baby. That's right. And I'm at games and practices now, and there's some moms be out there going in. You know what I'm saying? I be like, dang. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, your son really sucked, bro. He need a little bit more rubber. At the same time, when you see your son or your daughter make a play, catch a touchdown, shoot a shot, and they make it, they supposed to be excited about your baby.
So you had no problem with it at all?
Oh, no, man. I love LeBron, man. I love each and last. I love everybody that enjoys being around their family, man, because you never know. Like PJ, man, Simmons, my little guy just passed away, man, and at his funeral, just listen to everybody talk about PJ, man. One thing he was a family guy, man, and you never know, man. Your day, God can call you at any time. So what's the moments and everything that you are cherishing with your family? So if something to happen, nothing happened to LeBron or myself, I know his kid, my son, gonna be like, man, my dad.
That was a great dude.
He was a great dude. He was supporting his son, man. So I wish people just shut the hell up, man. Let that man support his baby, man.
Let him live, man.
And we're gonna wrap on that right there. So tell me what you and Mike West got going on.
Big Mike, go ahead, take over, big
man.
dog.
We rocking, man. We got the biggest thing right now is we got the Ronald McDonald House charity food drive. That's the biggest thing we're doing right now. We want to bring exposure to that situation. Basically, when you're in the Ronald McDonald House and you're going through adverse times, basically your kids dealing with illness and you don't have a lot of extra money, right? So what they saying is they run out of food in their pantry. They just don't have no food in the pantry because all the people are just going down there to eat instead of buying hospital food. So right now, me and Vince, we just got a food drive going, man, trying to get the city to support it. And hopefully after we do this, more people will start donating. Yeah, we just want to bring awareness to it. So that's the biggest thing we got. And then Vince got his first annual jamboree, man. I'm excited about that, man, bro. Back in the city, man. And I'm gonna do my part to help him be successful with it, man.
Go back to the McDonald's deal. When are y'all doing what are you doing with that? When are you doing it, and where can people get information about it from?
Okay, great. We doing that. Today is Thursday, yeah. So up until Friday at 10 a.m. we'll be doing it. We got a drop-off location that's on our flyer on social media, on Vince's page. You can go to Ronald McDonald House, Houston, and they have all the information there as well. And it's the main location on Holcomb Street. Okay, is where we'll be going on Friday to drop off stuff.
All right, appreciate it, Mike. Yeah. Now, what's going on with this? What do you call it? Jamboree.
I mean, you know how, man. Y'all know 97.9 used to always support. It's kind of like a fun day in the park.
Yeah.
It's the main thing about, a lot of little league and middle school kids don't get enough scrimmages in before they season start. And when I got back in Houston, I talked to a lot of the teams and commissioners and coaches and things like that. I was like, well, let's just do a jamboree and let these kids get like at least 2 or 3, scrimmages in before they season start. Also, it's just like to celebrate the young men and young ladies that's out there starting their school year as well as their sports. So, it's going to be a fun day. I mean, we're going to have, jump houses, you're going to, just snow cones, music, but we also gonna have a couple of football games that the parents can come out and support their babies, man. So it's just all about keeping the community together. Letting the government know, man, we're doing our part.
Yes, sir.
As people, man. We need you guys to come on in and help out. Do your part as well. So I'm just happy to be back at home. I've been gone for a while.
Yeah.
And I hit Mike West, and I just went off running, man. Y'all know me, man. I'm always in the community. I'm going to support anything. Anytime I can get a chance to support, man, I'm all about it. So, I'm just happy.
Can anybody be a part of it?
Yeah. You go to 10vinceyoung.com. That's my website, or you can text VY to 713-713. You get more information about it. But, we'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff throughout the year, man. I always do an educational camp. I'm always doing something with the kids. So I just continue 97.9. You guys always been supportive, man. So, whatever we can do to work together as a unit, as a family. Like you said, I don't want to make you mad no more and be gone for a while. I want to make sure we good. I don't want the Hatter to be mad at me.
And my last question to you, Vince, is I know there's so much that you can do, and I know you love the game, but being a sports commentator, something like that, is it something that you've even thought about, or you just totally like,
Yeah, I've done that, man, with the university. Right. I'll be in London this year doing some games in September, 2 games in September. So, I'm always be some way talking about football, about the game, because I love it, man. And, I enjoy the game, man. It's fun. I miss it so much. When I'm out there playing with my son, I be out there really making that boy miss. I be like stiff arm. I'm like, oh, shit, my bad.
You sound like J Matt. Y'all boys don't care.
Yeah, you can't be giving a trophy to a kid that came in 3rd and 4th place, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got one of those kind of days?
Nah, you need to earn that, homeboy. Everything in life has got to be earned, man. And a lot of people be looking at me like, man, Vince, why you be getting this? And why? Like, dude, I earned that, bro. It wasn't hard. It wasn't easy to get that love and respect that I have. I had to earn that, and I want my son, I want my daughter, I want my kids to know, man, ain't nothing given in this world, man. So if somebody giving you, that means you owe them something.
So you just moved back here. Are you gonna be still living in Austin also, or are you just going?
Yeah, I'm always be back and forth, man, doing stuff with the university. I got my steakhouse out there. I got my real estate company started out there. So, I'm always going to be moving around. I speak a lot to kids throughout Central Texas. So, in Austin, Dallas, Corpus.
You all around.
I'm all around. Texas is so big, man. A lot of people like to branch off to all these other states. Man, I'm right here in Texas where I'm from. I'm going to go touch all the places. And one of my role models, Muhammad Ali, man, a lot of times after he was finished kicking butt, man, he used to go to like 10 cities and just go and greet the people and be around the people, man. So I'm going to these locations like McAllen, Texas. I'm going to all these places that people don't go and have an opportunity to give my testimony, and then also help anybody from parents to the kids to figure out how to get their baby to college or to be successful in anything they're trying to do. So, I feel like God blessed me to do that. That's my calling. So I'm going to continue to keep doing it. You know what I mean?
I like
it.
VY, what's your outtake on the Longhorn season this year?
Oh, man. Uncle Horn.
I gotta know.
That's right, Coop. That's right.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a good year, man. We got some work to do on the defensive side. We lost a lot of guys from the defensive line and our linebacker core. But our offense, Sam, he has that it factor. Sam Ellinger, he's a leader. I texted him the other day. I said, how you feel, man? I'm just ready to F and go. I'm like, oh, okay, using the F word now. He's growing up. He's growing up. He's comfortable now.
Yeah.
But we got some animals over there, man. Tom is doing a good job of bringing in some 5-star kids, man. So I got a lot of love for him, man. So I'm just happy to see we going in the right direction. So now we just got to stay on it, man. Stay on it. So we got a tough game. Yeah, LSU, man.
Yeah,
that's going to be a big one right there. That's going to test us a lot this year right there.
All right, give them the website, everything, so they can get this information from you.
Yeah, man, 10vinceyoung.com. That's my official website, man. You can go on there and get more information about the Vince Young Foundation, stuff that we're doing in the community. And then, me and Mike West, man, we're at Ronald McDonald House tomorrow, man. Whatever y'all can do to donate, you can go online at the RMHH wish list. And to 24 37 25, you can text that, and you can donate the cash. If you don't want to officially drop something off, you can do that by cash. And a lot of people been hitting me on my DM and social media asking if they can't make it, how can they do cash? So I'm glad Mike West and the team got that flyer together for people can donate as well.
Yes, all right. Well, I appreciate Mike West.
Appreciate you,
much,
man.
brother.
Appreciate your time, man.
Face to face.
Sure.
VY,
My guy.
don't be a stranger.
No
Appreciate
flex.
y'all.
No flex.
VY, Mike West.
Appreciate it. 97.9, baby.
97.9.